Visual Vengeance is a company that is dedicated to releasing really, really deluxe Blu-ray editions of films that fell through the cracks, mostly 90s-ish films that were shot on video, straight to video, DTV as they call it, direct to video. So either shot on video, shot on Super 8, shot on 16, films that didn't really get theatrical releases and were really just nuggets of the video store from that late video store period. And their latest release in that series is Donald F. Glut's Dinosaur Valley Girls from 1996. This is a Blu-ray. It runs 94 minutes. It features Jeff Rector, Karen Black, William Marshall, Forrest J. Ackerman, and Griffin Drew. It is presented in English mono with English optional English subtitles. It's 4:3. I believe it was shot on 16. I could be wrong. It could have been 35, but it was shot on film. This is something that originally was slated to be a production for the Playboy channel, and it makes sense when you think about it in that concept. The way I would describe this is like a silly Cinemax After Dark kind of movie, the kind of thing that would have aired on USA Up All Night with all the good bits cut out of it. Although it's clear that they make in the extras, there are two versions of this movie. It was shot with a whole lot of nudity, and it was shot with those same nude scenes clothed. So the PG version, they call it. So it's an R or a PG. It's very silly. It's very light. It's basically Don Glut is Monster Kid. I think he put out a DVD years ago, Monster Kid Home Movies, where he did all these like backyard horror films when he was a kid that were very impressive for what he was able to achieve as just, being a kid with kid resources at home, making, Wolfman costumes and stop motion and all that kind of stuff. So he's a dinosaur fanatic, a dinosaur expert. He wrote a multi-volume encyclopedia of dinosaurs and just a big fan of monster stuff. And he basically took that love and made this movie. He said it is sort of inspired by 1 million BC, the old black and white 50s, 40s movie about dinosaurs and cavemen and stuff like that. So think the Raquel Welch BC film, think When Dinosaurs Ruled the Earth. It's that kind of thing. So the basic story, not going to tell you the whole story, the basic story is a modern day actor who everything he knows is movies and film gets zapped back in time to the days of cave women and dinosaurs and has to figure out if he can find a way back and survive and get some sweet time with the fur bikini honeys and all that kind of stuff. This was really not a movie for me. On paper, it would be sort of a kitschy, nudie cutie, retro throwback 50s sci-fi movie, but it was just really cheesy. I didn't find the humor funny. The main character's constant referencing of movie lines and actors and all that kind of stuff just kept taking me out of the movie. The performances aren't that great. The stop motion's good. I'm not going to say anything bad about the stop motion or the dinosaur effects. Those are really pretty cool. It's shot, out and about in California, Bronson Caverns, and the places everybody goes to shoot dinosaur retro throwback prehistoric movies on a budget because it's just, rocks everywhere. The cast is, a lot of bodacious babes in fur bikinis and things like that, dancing and posing and things. It's just, I try to keep in mind what it was made for. It was really intended to be like a Playboy Channel movie, but it's not, for me, it wasn't salacious enough to be interesting on that level. It wasn't funny. The special effects are interesting, but overall it was just kind of cheesy and kind of square. Who is this for? I think this is probably best for people who are very much fans of that late 90s aesthetic, who are fans of the type of film that would have aired on USA Up All Night or Cinemax After Dark or something like that. Or it's just like, it's kind of cute, it's kind of kitschy, it's kind of, you get a little skin here and there, but ultimately it was not a film for me. But remember that whenever I say it wasn't a film for me, it wasn't a film for me, but it is so loaded with extras. It's pretty insane. So I'm going to go through all the extras and show you the packaging and all that because the packaging is fabulous too. And this may be making a lot of dreams come true, this release. So even though it wasn't a film for me, if you like this, I cannot imagine there ever being a better release than this Visual Vengeance. I think this might have had a DVD release, but I think this was really a videotape thing. So the extras, let's see. New 2023 commentary by director John Glut and writer C. Courtney Joyner, who's on a lot of extras these days. Archival commentary by the director. Dinosaur Valley Guy interview with director Don Glut from 2023. That's 55 minutes long, where he talks about his own personal history, which is very interesting, and how this film got made. His Don Glut, The Collection, it's a look inside his legendary Dinosaur Home Museum from 2023. That's 9 minutes, and it's a house tour of just insane collection. He's got like an Acker Mansion kind of thing going on at his house. The Making of Dinosaur Valley Girls, it's 24 minutes, vintage from that period, from the period it was made. So 4x3 shot on video, a lot of video interviews with the cast and crew and behind the scenes footage, narrated by William Marshall. If you don't know the name William Marshall, he played Blackula, he played the King of Cartoons. He has this like amazing voice and presence, and it was amazing that he's in this movie. Deleted scenes that are time-coded 4x3, and that's 7 minutes of those. Original promotional trailer, which is 5 minutes, and it really emphasizes the topless cave girl aspect of this. Dinosaur Valley Girls, the PG-13 cut, which runs 94 minutes, and it's the all-clothed version of the nude scenes. And actress audition reel, that's 25 minutes of cave girl actresses in leather bikinis with spears acting like cave girls in a conference room somewhere. I have to say, it feels, I mean, it's auditions for a movie where the women are going to be scantily clad and nude oftentimes, but a tiny part of me feels like somebody was getting their jollies by shooting this and having this on file, shall we say. Dinosaur Tracks music video reel. This is a 27-minute MTV spoof that's hosted by basically a dinosaur in a leather jacket. Like if you think the TV show Dinosaurs, it almost is like that. So he's sitting in like a cave with all these TV and video equipment behind him, introduces the videos, and it's I say dinosaur mask, but it's articulated, like the mouth moves. And he has a female co-host, who's not that great an actress, and they introduce all these music videos that are all done by Don Glut and his band. So it's Don singing all the songs. They're all music videos that are shot on video relatively cheaply, on the slightly more toward amateurish side, and they are all about dinosaurs. And if you ever wanted a music video or a song about the La Brea tar pits, this is the disc for you. And the songs, get all your Mesozoic puns here. There's a lot of, it's pun heavy, and I'm watching this and I'm like, ooh, this is kind of rough. Again, if you're a kid who loves dinosaurs, this thing would be great. Or if you're just a person who really likes dinosaurs, this would be great. But overall, it might be exactly what some people are looking for. Jurassic Punk music and lyrics. That's a song that is used in the Dinosaur Valley Girls movie. And basically, it's just the song plays while a white crawl goes past with all the lyrics and all the chords. They do the same thing for the song Dinosaur Valley Girls, which plays incessantly on the menu of this film. Not a fan of that song either. So then you get something called Moo Wang in Museum, and it's 3.5 minutes of vertical video of a woman who may be an actress, she may be a dancer, she may be a stripper, I don't know. Basically just in a crop top and short shorts dancing around Don Glut's Dinosaur Museum, which feels a little weird. You get Moo Wang in Dance Prehistoric, which is again the same thing, but it's in 3 minutes. It's her in a fur bikini dancing in a spear, dancing in his backyard around his dinosaur stuff. Storyboards, it's a step through thing of just a couple of scenes in the film, the scene, like the shot of the film, and then you see what the storyboards looked like. Image galleries, a whole bunch. They're each a couple minutes and they're just autoplay. You get production stills for 2 minutes, which is set to a song from the film, but the rest are silent. Paleo scene, 7 minutes. The Tribe, 3 minutes. Cutting Cave Floor, 42 seconds. Localities, 6 minutes. Reconstructing Dinosaurs, 3 minutes. Site Visitors, 1 minute, which is just when a couple of investors in the film showed up and got cameos, and their photos taken with the cave girls. In the Lab, which is just shots of people getting their makeup applied in the trailers or in the makeup chair. Character references, it's 8 minutes of cast Polaroids. Dinosaur Valley Scrapbook, that's 8 minutes. And In Theater, which is a 30 seconds, just a couple of shots of when this played in a theater somewhere in more recent years. And then the Visual Vengeance trailer for this release, it's 1.5 minutes. So now the packaging. It's not subtle. So we get the cover there, which is new artwork, and that on the back. And the back slipcase slips to reveal different artwork. And then Visual Vengeance is known for the tuck-ins, and they do not disappoint here. We get the Dinosaur Valley Girls sticker. We get the faux video store stickers that have all kinds of little sayings on them. We get the Dinosaur Valley Girls little, is it a 2-pager? It's a one, pardon the top of my head, a little like flyer with one of the lead Dinosaur Valley girl on that. We get a mini poster, which replicates this new artwork on the cover. But that's not all. We have that artwork on the disc itself, and then we get a reversible cover with what the original video box or DVD cover would have looked like. So it's another great package from Visual Vengeance. It's a film I did not like, but everybody's different. You may love it, and if it's a film that you've always loved, there's never going to be a better version of it than this. So available on Blu-ray from Visual Vengeance is Don Glut's 1996. Is it 96? I don't want to be wrong. 1996 Dinosaur Valley Girls.